Yeah, I'm back. And if I'm keeping it 100, I gotta keep it 100 around the corner. Shout outs to that nigga, Mr. Mayweather himself. But we do gotta keep it 100 when it's time to keep it 100. If you can only say good things about Floyd, I probably think you're a fanboy. Floyd doesn't do everything right. You know what I mean? Like, I notice a lot of the people who hang around, or a lot of people who don't like Floyd will hang around other people who don't like Floyd. You know? It is what it is. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but see, that's what I was saying before in the other videos. What brought me to subscribe to Blood Boxing, you know, if I was a true diehard, whatever, Floyd's right all the time, you know, I wouldn't have subscribed to Blood in the first place, you know, because Blood was strictly against Floyd when I first ran into Blood, you know what I mean? And my thing is this, I'm a little different than y'all niggas. I can understand constructive criticism. I can understand putting the shoe on the other foot and looking at it from a different perspective, you know? I can't sit here and talk about my shit the entire time and not act like someone doesn't see it another way. Well, let me not just sit here and act like they're not speaking, you know, what they feel, and let me just keep talking my shit. No. Subscribe to Blood. He don't fuck. Subscribe to T Street at one time. I unsubscribe now. Just to see his point of view. T Street was just a drunk ass loser though. That nigga was just fucked up in the head. But you know, I subscribed to Blood because I subscribed to Bruce Blitz at one time to see his point of view. On what he thought on Floyd, and these niggas just don't like Duke. It is what it is. No credit, you know? And, oh, excuse me. You know, it's cool, but I will respect niggas more if you can hate Floyd to the end of days, but you should say something positive about Duke. There should be something in one of your videos that's positive. Like in my videos, a lot of it is positive, but you will find negative, and this is one of those videos. So, for instance, this whole shit about Floyd fucking, you know, putting up posts about Pacquiao, never doing business with you, you know, it could go a couple ways. One, if you're a real man about your shit, you shouldn't have to, you weren't doing this before. You see what I'm saying? When the fight was as close as it was, that would have been the perfect time to do it. Maybe you're pulling a hoax over our eyes and you do got the fight actually going on behind our back. Maybe you like just fucking with people. Maybe other people have brought these things to you. You know, the thing you put up on Twitter about Floyd, Pacquiao getting knocked down now, please call me Floyd, shit like that. Maybe someone else brought it to you and thought it was funny, you know, and you posted it. You know, there's a lot of things that can happen. Maybe somebody ran into that dude, Manny Roach, who actually looks like Manny. No, I mean on some real shit. Like Manny and fucking Roach had a child or some shit. That nigga looked just like a mixture of both of them. He looked like an old ass, about to be crippled ass fucking Manny Pacquiao, but. You know, he looks like he has a roach. It's crazy. But, you know, somebody could bring you that. You see how I am. Somebody could bring you that shit. And you could think it's funny and run with it, you know. Let me take a picture with the nigga, you know. So, the nigga standing there ain't look like it was too funny, but he ain't probably know what was going on, you know what I mean? But, there's a lot of things behind it. Bottom line is this. You know, when it comes to Floyd, you guys, I just care about what goes on in the ring. And I told you this before. I don't give a fuck what goes on outside the ring and what the man be doing. To be honest, I'm all about that skill work. I'm all about that inside the gym, putting in the, as my nigga Ash. Shout outs to Ashy Knuckles for fucking putting up that raw boxing knowledge that niggas need to know about. Huge boxing knowledge that niggas need to know about that he don't get enough credit for. Go check out Ashy Knuckles. Go check out Baylor TV. He just got a recent interview with Keith Thurman after the fight. And he was hot when the nigga was like, you know, the nigga Broner is a 147. He was like, what the fuck you just say? But nah, for real, he was tight, Broner. He said Broner's a 135. Go check out that interview. Bayloric be putting up shit. If you ain't subscribed to Duke already, BAYLORIC. And of course, it's your boy Ash, my nigga Ashy Knuckles. Get that nigga a sip, y'all. It's Christmas Day right now. I'm about to go get a fucking bottle of my damn self. I ran out of gas, though. It was cold as shit. I had to walk to the gas station and shit. I was too lazy. I didn't feel like going last night. Anyway, my thing is this with Floyd. I only care about what goes on inside the ring. If I do speak on what goes on outside the ring, it's blatantly obvious. Okay? For instance, my bad, I'm watching this New York versus fucking Oklahoma. Your boy Durant doing it to him. Some nice ass shoes though that them niggas motherfucking New York got. For instance, if you a professional, right? You got people looking up to you, Floyd. You got Broner just making a mockery of himself. Also, you know, some of it can say that you're a mockery of it, meaning that happened to Broner. Some people can say, well, that's the same thing that's going to happen to Floyd. His time just ain't come yet. You see what I mean? You could still, like, as an older age as Floyd has become, he could still, he ended up, you know, you're on top and you're humble. You know, every now and then Floyd will go back to being young, but the nigga's getting older. You're on top and you're humble, you know. It's sort of like you're back tracing your steps, you know. You're doing stuff that you would do if you're promoting a fight, or you would do if, you know, you were a younger age, you know. I feel you're more mature now. This shit about, you know, pulling Manny in, or, you know, giving your fans a whiff. Because some of your fans, not myself, but some of your fans want to see the Pacquiao fight. And you're sitting here teasing motherfuckers that put money in your pocket, that let you ride around in that motherfucking Rolls Royce all the time. You know what I mean? It's like, don't play them. Don't play us. You see what I'm saying? I can care less if you fight Pacquiao or not. I just want to see you fight again. See, that's how much I love the fucking Sweet Science. I just love seeing you in there with the motherfucking shell. Nobody can figure it out. It's not like I'm trying to figure it out. I have succumb to the fact that you are the best. It is what it is, you know? Other motherfuckers just, no, he just can't be the best because I ain't figure it out yet. Sooner or later, I'm going to get there. But right now, there's nothing wrong with Floyd. He ain't got to work on shit in the gym. But soon he will have to work in the gym. For real, man. But I just care about what goes on inside the ring. This shit that Floyd's doing right now is a little childish. I said before that when Floyd was, he was doing this interview about the Mosley fight, he was like, you know, I said this on the old ass video, but he was like talking, you know, doing an interview right like the day before the fight. And the guy asked him a question, and Floyd was like, now I look back on it, but at first I took it the wrong way. But it was like, man, just go buy the fight, you know? And I looked at the TV, like I looked up like, man, don't be telling me just to pay for your fucking fight. Like, first of all, that's another thing. I don't even pay for Floyd's fights anymore. If y'all niggas ain't equipped enough to technology nowadays and just jumping on one of these stream jump-offs, I ain't giving this nigga Floyd no more of my money. Are you kidding me? Like, this nigga need any more of my money. I paid for the De La Hoya fight, right? And the power went out. I missed like 4 fucking rounds on that shit. I called up Time Warner and got my motherfucking money back. So technically, I ain't paid for that shit either. I haven't paid for a Floyd fight. I don't think I ever paid for a Floyd fight now that I think about it. I ain't giving that nigga my money. Fuck that nigga Floyd, you rich bastard. Let me get some motherfucking money. Nah, I ain't like that. I ain't never knocking anybody's success like some of y'all motherfuckers on here. You know what I mean? But just like I give Floyd all the praise in the world, I definitely will criticize a nigga also. You know what I mean? Because I understand the boy could use some constructive criticism sometime. The shit that you're doing right now with this whole Pac Me Out shit is a little childish in my perspective. You're leading certain fans on that you shouldn't be leading on. If you're not going to do the fight, don't, you know what I mean? Don't be acting like you want to do the fight or you're toying with them, you know? It's not that serious, my nigga. And technically, I don't give a fuck. I care about when you enter back into the ring. But I had to speak on it because that's what's buzzing right now around here. A lot of people want to see you fight Keith Thurman. A lot of niggas want to see Floyd fight Keith. A young, undefeated champion. That would be the fight to really take. Don't take this Maidana fight. If we're going to criticize Floyd anything, I don't want to see this Maidana fight. I'm going to be dead honest with you. I got to be honest with myself. If Floyd fights Maidana, Victor Ortiz was different. If Floyd fights Maidana, flat-footed, slow-ass Maidana, which I can't believe slow-ass Broner got caught on. But if Floyd fights slow-ass Maidana, I will lose a lot of respect for Floyd. That's cherry picking at its finest, y'all. We could say, straight up, we could say, you know, oh, he just came off of a spectacular win, and we could say Floyd's going to revenge his brother's loss, whatever the fuck y'all fucking nut huggers want to talk about. You know, because if you heard the way the trainer was talking, Broner's trainer was talking, he's like, fuck the Mayweathers, nigga. Straight up. You lucky you got Floyd. Floyd's the only motherfucker you raised as a motherfucking truth. Because he had it in his DNA, nigga. And it took 4 or 3 brothers, took Uncle Jeff, Uncle Roger, and the Pops to fail just for this nigga Floyd to succeed. Like, damn. You know? You don't see none of Floyd's kids coming up like boxing like crazy. But then again, if you make it like that, you don't want your kid in there getting his head rattled anyway. But anyway, if Floyd takes the Maidana fight, I'll lose ton of respect for him. I expect him just to take the Keith Thurman. He's not going to do a Bradley fight. Get that shit out your heads, motherfuckers. Blood, I know. How come he ain't fighting Tim Bradley? Go back to day one. The promoters aren't doing business, okay? Floyd came out and said it, but we already knew Bob Arum wasn't doing fucking business with anybody. Don't come on now talking about, oh, Floyd ain't going to do business with... Get the fuck out of here. This nigga Bob Arum been saying for mad long, this nigga just keeps it in-house. And then came out with an interview, we don't keep it in-house. Name the last fight that nigga did where he didn't keep it in-house. And then fucking talk to me. Until then, Bob is still the fucking devil in disguise. I can't wait till this nigga has a stroke. Y'all motherfuckers could believe this bullshit. Floyd, you acting like a child right now. Grow up. Man, there's mad shit going on. Let me see. Keith Thurman is the mandatory next motherfucking line for the belt. So Maidana should be fighting him next. And he easily going to lose that. Keith Thurman going to beat that ass. And then we want to see the Thurman versus Broner. And then we want to see Thurman versus motherfucking Floyd. That's how I want to see it. Yes. I want to see, let me see Thurman versus Khan first. Holy shit. Niggas acting like the nigga Khan just got a weak ass chin. Y'all niggas know that nigga got some arms, nigga. Stop playing. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I know this shit was highlighted. Black. That nigga was... Shout outs to the YTBC. I had to put it out there about the true shit about this nigga Floyd. And to show y'all that I go both ways, man. It don't matter. You know, you come out with bullshit. You affected my YTBC. I'm going to come on here whether it be Christmas Day or not. It is Christmas Day, too. Christmas Day or not, to give it to y'all motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care how much money you have. Money doesn't move me, motherfucker. Pay attention. My ultimate goal in life, is to sit next to the Lord. And I want to talk to the Lord, man. All this other stuff is a little petty to me. But anyway, that's my take on it. Shout outs to the Lord on the Christmas morning. Shout outs to my boys on this subscribing. Shout outs to the new subscribers on here. Shout outs to my old niggas. Y'all some old new niggas. What the fuck is good? Y'all know what it is, man. And I'm on to the next one. Yo, Mav, why you let that nigga treat you like a stepson?